My name's Horan and I'm 18 years old, and I was a recipient of the Dependent Scholarship for the Southwest Airlines Pilot Association. And I'm about to head off to college in August in San Diego State to study cell and molecular biology. He was my best friend, just like her, but I was definitely a daddy's girl, and I always went to him for everything, and he always drove me everywhere, and we would when we were little, or when I was little, he would take me to get beignets and chocolate milk every Saturday. We're just best friends, honestly, so yeah.
Tom was really healthy. He was a runner. He took care of himself, obviously, and he had ended up with a sinus infection that kind of lingered, so went to the doctor twice. He was going to do a deadhead flight. He's like, I don't feel good. I'm not doing this. So he called in about that. Then he went up and he was actually doing his check ride. And he did his 2 days of ground school, and he called me on, it was Saturday night, he goes, I got to come home. I just don't feel right. And Tom's been flying since he was 17 years old, and for him to say, I can't go do this simulator, I knew that something was very drastically wrong. Never expecting a brain tumor, but first they just set a spot, and then they said we'll have to biopsy, but we think it's a glioblastoma multiforme, which is it's a devastating, very devastating tumor. It's usually not survivable for longer than a year. We were very blessed that we did get to have him for a year.
I always wanted to go into the medical field. Obviously I was little, so I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do, but I was like, oh, I'll be a nurse, I'll be a doctor, I'm gonna be a surgeon. But once the diagnosis happened, we were at MD Anderson Cancer Center a lot, and his doctors were just amazing. The lady who influenced me most was my dad's PA, and I want to be a PA, which is a physician's assistant, and she was the one who was with us the most. I loved her. I loved her personality. She was just a go-get-it girl, and she left to actually go do research, which is what I want to do, because if I go to PA school, I can work in the hospital, do oncology, or I can leave and go do research or whatever. So it's just a really great route, and I'm happy that I already know what I want to do so young, because it takes people forever. So I think I'm going to use my resources and try to do something about it as soon as I can. So I'm really excited.
I just know Tom he was always a contributor to it. I mean, from early on. It was very dear to his heart, because education's very dear to his heart, and he just wanted to ensure that since we were fortunate, we wanted to be able to help those that, if something came and, messed up their plan, he goes, we're gonna help that. And then because of that, he just said, we're gonna do that. And I never thinking we'd ever have to depend on it or go to it and attempt to get it, because it's a lot of schooling. Oh, he's probably doing a high five. And he's probably up there like, oh my gosh, it's a family, they're still taking care of us, we take care of each other. I think he was beaming that Chloe wants to help, try to see if she can help figure out something else so nobody else has to go through this.
Overall, just thank you for contributing to the fund. Pilot for Pilot, as everyone keeps saying, it's so true, and I'm just so thankful that I get to bring a part of this with me to school and help me out in my future. Yeah, overall, just a huge thank you from me, my family. My dad probably already told you thank you somehow, but I'm just super honored to be part of this, so thank you.